Roses are red, violets are blue. You make the world better by just being you. Ladies and gentlemen, before I start my own speech here, I have a little bit of a thing to talk to all of you guys here. How about if I ask you about, can you please tell me many kind of social media that you know? What is that? Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Path, and other. Those are a little example of what we call as social media. And I'm pretty sure that all of you guys here have at least one of those. I'm pretty sure about that. Because it's actually a pretty fun thing to deal with. You know, like scrolling through the timeline, looking at somebody else's photos, videos, give it a like, give it a comment. So it's actually a nice thing to deal with. But you have to realize one thing, that besides all of those fun things, we have something that we didn't even care of it. That is, social media is currently used as the way for spreading many kinds of information, let's say technologies, automotives, politics, and others, or even hoax, hate speech, and social media abuse. Ladies and gentlemen, we are facing a new type of war, and here, answer me, ladies and gentlemen, how is that even possible? The answer is because today's people are so easy to, like spreading many kind of information, even though they didn't know anything about that. Even though it was wrong, they just share it without thinking of it. So the thing is like, that is the trouble here. I mean, it's okay to believe at somebody else's thought or information, but the thing is like, don't be fooled, because we're not a fool. And the same thing goes to the hate speech and social media abuse. You know, like according to the World Health Organization, in the year of 2019, there will be 1.52 million people will die from a suicide. And I'm talking in million. And most of them came from teenagers. You know, teenagers are supposed to be in the school, not in the graveyard. But the thing is like, that is the thing that we're facing right now, ladies and gentlemen. How does that even happen? Let me tell you something, okay? Listen to me. You are beautiful just the way you are. You are fearfully, wonderfully made by God's hand, and God would never create a failed product. You are His masterpiece. You are everything for this world. You are so precious for your friend, your family, and all of us here. So you have to respect yourself. Do not suicide. Do not commit any suicide, because that is the trouble that you're not going to find a solution for it. So ladies and gentlemen, we can't let this thing happen again, and again, because this is a serious problem here, ladies and gentlemen. Imagine, like, this is a serious problem that we're facing right now. So what is the solution then? The solution is actually pretty simple. And I'm pretty sure that all of you guys here can do it. The first one for the hoax. Hoax is actually a trick into believing or accepting something. Even though it was wrong, we just share it. So the only solution that we have here is like, do not spread it to your friends. Do not share it to your friends, family, and others if you do not know the truth yet. And the other thing is about hate speech. They came from your friend, goes to yourself. So that's mean, instead of thinking of them, it's better for you to ignore it. So it's actually a lot bit better instead of thinking of them. Just ignore it, so you can literally do something else that's a lot bit useful. Like say doing maybe a speech like me, or doing your hobbies, or anything like that. And the other thing is all about social media abuse. They came from a social media. So the only thing that you have to do is reduce the daily usage of your social media. And ladies and gentlemen, I know, it seems like a small and trivial thing to deal with. It seems like nothing to deal with. But I'm pretty sure that if we can do together, we are just creating a big step ahead to change this humanity and make Indonesia becomes a better place to live. Ladies and gentlemen, that seems to be the end of my speech. Hopefully that you can get something out of it. And remember, be careful for many kind of information. Just check it before you share it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm ZACKY ARYA. Thank you everybody, and thank you Erlangga for having me here.